Giving all my best.
Welcome, 1 Foot Drive podcast. Tonight, we got a special PGA Championship edition. We're going to check in after round 2, get some reaction to the first 36 holes, check on our picks, maybe throw out some parlays for everybody, and kind of take it from there. So, evening, boys.
What's
How
up,
we doing?
Mikey?
Good. How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Nice Friday evening.
Gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
Gorgeous.
So, PGA Championship, what do you guys think so far? Has anybody had a chance to take in the action? I know I've watched about 15 minutes of it, not too much. I got more action on Thursday. I didn't watch anything today. We were busy at the club. We had our first couples night out tonight, so we had a lot of moving parts. We had a swimming pool we're trying to open up, so I was detained today from any TV. But
I think I've seen more interviews about mud balls than I have of golf shots, but
oh
wow. I have seen some highlights. The course looks actually really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, course looks real good.
But
Rough looks wild.
Interesting leaderboard, man. Interesting leaderboard.
Yeah,
Shaking out, not how I would have expected whatsoever.
Well,
a lot of huge names are not there.
True.
And then they're not there for the weekend. So
yeah, we lost some guys. We lost some guys on the cut. But you know, the PGA of all the majors, it seems like they always have a couple dudes that you hear of them. The favorites are lurking around, and they usually rise to the top by the round 4. But like John Vegas, yeah, he's been around. He's won some tour events, right?
Yeah, he's been around a while.
Yeah. Anybody have him on your radar? Nah. Is he going to hold on to win? Nah. But it's a good story. It's fun. It's going to be cool for him and his family leading after round 1, round 2.
No shot, you think, Mike?
No shot.
I
think if he backs it up at even and +1, even -1, he finishes 7, 8, 9. I don't think that's good enough to win. But I think it's a great tournament for him. It'll be a nice high finish.
Yeah, I mean, you could see it on the last hole. Like I watched highlights, and they showed his whole round, and then 18, he just made. I mean, he was at 10 under. He made a double on 18.
No,
he really should have like a 4-shot lead, at least 3, and he just kind of ganked it around the green. It took him like he hit in the right bunker. Yeah, left the bunker shot off the green. I mean, it was a dicey 6. So
it was a good 6. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean.
Could have been 8 real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think as the nerves keep cranking up.
I thought as soon as his name popped up on the leaderboard, I immediately thought, oh my God, I totally overlooked him because he's one of the few 180 ball speed guys, right? Plus, and he had a couple wins, I believe, over the winter, and just been playing well. I've just been seeing his name a lot. So, I don't know. I think he's got a shot. We'll see.
I love
he's older.
Half,
he's
cup
like
half full kind of guy. I love that. This guy
he's
is
been
gonna
around.
fold like a lawn chair. Like if he doesn't shoot 76 tomorrow, God bless his heart.
So what, you don't even think he's gonna be top 10 or what?
I would put a pretty good bet out there that he ends up shooting. That he shoots 5 over for the weekend.
Ooh.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
I had him,
5.
I had him around even or +1, -1 for the weekend. But +5, that's aggressive.
Final pairing, Saturday, a chance to win a major.
Mm.
The guy, I mean,
I'll
you
take
said
the
he's
under.
You said he's won. So let's see. What do we want to set a line at? We're going to set it at +5. Perfect. Yeah. I say he shoots 74, 73, and that'll be his casual 5 over for the weekend. And
I'll take that action all day.
All right.
All day.
All right.
I like him for a little 74 tomorrow, and then he'll back it up with a 70 on Sunday when he's out of contention. Yeah.
So he's 2 over.
Yeah.
So he finishes the weekend 2 over.
Yeah.
See, I see it playing out tomorrow I think he keeps it rolling, and then Sunday he just can't keep it moving. That's that's how I see.
So what? So what does he shoot tomorrow? He shoots like
Oh.
69, and then he shoooots 84 on the weekend or on Sunday.
No, not 84. Like 76 probably.
Like, all right.
Oh, jeez.
But that's like right. I'll take 4 over.
You want to put the line at 4?
Yeah, I'll take the under on that.
Done. I'll take the over.
Okay.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, you don't wish.
Cheers to that.
I'm not sitting here saying that I'm hoping. Well, I mean, now I am because I set the line at the over.
Sure.
Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, you got a rooting interest now.
So, do you guys have new favorites that you like?
I mean, my favorite's T5. My guy's T5.
Your boy's playing well.
I mean, do you realize? I'm pretty. The stat today, he hit 1 fairway on the front, or like 1 fairway through like the first like 8 holes, and he was 2 under par.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Incredible.
That's what I was going to say.
The guy's ridiculous.
Like Tony just said, he's playing well. He actually really isn't.
That's like
his score is competitive, but like he got up and down from everywhere. He held it together.
He played the backside today, kind of the way that you're supposed to. Like he missed a couple of short putts from like 5 and 6 feet. Yeah, I mean if he kind of starts doing anything, I feel like it could just be another maybe Scotty 3, 4, 5 shot win. But who knows? We'll see. I got an interesting fact for y'all though.
Ooh, let it rip.
2 guys in the top 2. So there's 3 players: Pavone, Fitzpatrick, and Siwoo Kim.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 of those players chip cross-handed.
Really?
Yeah, Pavone and Matt Fitzpatrick both chip cross-handed.
When did Fitzpatrick go to that? That's got to be relatively new.
No, I think he won the U.S. Open doing that.
Yeah, I think he won the Open there. Yes. Yeah, at the country club. Yeah.
Wow. Fell asleep on that one.
Yeah. And then everybody on the practice chipping green was doing that the next day. Everybody.
Yeah. I mean,
it was like who was the guy who won the Open chipping around with the hybrid?
Oh, Keimer. Martin Keimer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was putting. He putted everything. No, I'm talking about the British. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Somebody won the British Open, and all they did was chip with a hybrid and just like putt chip.
Tom Morris.
Imagine.
Way back in the day.
I got the original hybrid here.
Hey, laddie. You got a bump and run it.
I shaved off my enemy driver.
Yeah, I mean, like we've got some. I mean, there's a lot of guys in contention. Some guys that, I mean, Noren's at -4. Smalley got into the field. He's at -4.
Mm-hmm.
He was up there. He was up there for a while.
Yes, he was.
Max, how about Max Homa?
Yeah, how about Max? I don't know where. He found it. He found a little 7 under today.
Yeah, I mean,
5
for the tournament. He was
must
staring
finally
at
have a good caddy.
I mean, the guy. Jesus, the guy drove it. Whatever the par 4 was, hit it to like a foot.
Yeah, that was
makes
sick.
2.
That was
like,
sick.
I'm glad to see him back. Guy seems to put his heart and soul into it, so that's nice.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like you've got Denny McCarthy, you've got Gerard right there. They're both at -4.
We talked about it too. Homa's won around this place.
He has. Oh yeah, he's very comfortable out there.
It's a good place for him to get back into form and find some here.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. There's 25 players within 5 shots of the lead going into the weekend.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be a fun weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Rory's 9 back, so I mean that's a lock, right?
Three back at top 20.
Like, yeah, I mean, lock him in at top 20 for sure.
Yep, back door, no pressure. He's gonna go out and slide a little 65 when he's out of it.
Guy went from Grand Slam in 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
the actual Grand Slam, to ripping up his sign and saying "back door."
Oh, Rory. Yeah, we all love Rory.
Did you put anything on your boy Bezadenhout there, Mike?
He's at 4 under. He's T7 right now. So
Yeah.
You guys know.
Plus
You guys
7,500.
You guys know I got my regulars like Aaron Rye. He's -3, tied for 17. Gerard, Boozenhoot, Denny, all -4. Those are like the guys I pick week in, week out. Anytime I'm in a pool or one of these things, those are guys I'm always taking. So I have a little parlay with those 4 guys, and then I got my picks for this week: Rahm, Colin, Bryson, and Neiman. So I got a little 8-gamer for top 20. So I'm looking pretty good on that.
That's nice.
So I put in tried to get some stats off of ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So I was like putting in different things and, based on this and blah, blah. And Aaron Rye actually came up inside the top like 7 players to win there as like a favorite this week to win out there.
Nice.
With like all of his stats and all that. So, I mean, he drives it well. Good mid-iron player.
Yeah.
He's got a chance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting this weekend. Saturday for sure. Moving day. There's not more of a moving day than we'll have for tomorrow because you said, 25 guys? Or within what?
5 shots to the lead.
Oh,
25 within 5.
Yeah, so you're going to have guys go out and shoot 67, 6, 5, and then you're going to have guys go out and shoot 74, and it's really going to separate. It's going to be a great final round, I think.
They had some. Did you see that? Some of these pins they put out today, man, it was brutal.
I didn't catch a bunch of coverage, but I saw they had that. What is it? 17, the par 3 there with the water left. Like pin was kind of like front left. I think Scotty hit it to like 4 feet. Like I don't even know, like 4 feet directly underneath the hole. I'm like, that's just a decade pull right there, buddy. That's a decade pull, Tony.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow in Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
you know what that means.
It's not supposed to be too bad.
More mud balls. PGA got to play it down.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about this mud ball situation.
Yeah,
Tony, what have you seen for the? I saw Lowry go nuts today. I don't know if you saw that. I saw that.
No,
he flipped the bird. Yeah, his ball went into somebody else's plug mark, just short of the green, and like he just lost it. He lost his shit. So, yeah, it was incredible.
Hold on, let me get out the tiniest violin in the world,
dude.
Can you hear? Yeah, give me a break, mud balls. Like, play the lie, dude. Like, I don't know.
Wait, that's where you're going right now? That's the stance you're taking on this?
Yeah, dude. It's a major championship. You want to live clean in place? Give me a break.
Do you want mud balls to dictate the PGA Championship?
Yeah.
Everybody's got to deal with it, man.
Yeah, that's such a dipshit point of view. It really is. The dude hits the guy hits the fairway, clean your ball. You're supposed to be rewarded. It's not the guy's fault that the course can't drain and it's pull him up mud.
Hit it lower.
Hit it lower. You'll still get mud balls. There's nothing to do with it. Hitting it lower.
I think Scotty made a point.
Did you learn that in TPI 1? Hit it lower and you don't get mud balls. Is that something?
I learned that in first grade.
Unbelievable. Keep it on the ground. Keep it on the ground and you don't get mud balls.
Yeah.
It's not that complicated. I mean,
I think that's just. I think it's ridiculous that if you're playing golf in a major championship, you should be able to pick your ball off if it's in the short grass and clean it and put it back down and then play golf that way. I really do.
And the divots in the fairway. Divots in the fairway are just stupid. If you drive the ball 320 down the middle and you get up there and you're in a divot, you should be able to take it out. That should be ground under repair.
That's
But
Jack
you
stance
can't.
too. That's Jack stance
not.
too.
That's not part of the rules.
I know, but I'm saying it should be.
I agree.
That could be something that you change in golf. Get out of the 1800s, like when guys were drinking a whole bottle of bourbon or whatever they were drinking because they made up the game and they went out and they're like, just play it where it is.
Well,
like we were just talking.
If you're gonna take them out of divots, then I don't care what you do. At that point, you could lift clean in place, do whatever you want. If you're then the the cat's out of the bag at that point. Just
what cat? To take the ball out of a divot and no mud ball?
There's a purity to having to play it as it lies. Like there's a tradition that call it what you will, whatever. But that's what makes golf hard. You can't touch your ball. You can't put it. You can't fluff your lie. You can't take it out of a divot in the fairway. Yeah, you hit a good shot. You got a bad break. That's life, buddy. You hit a bunch of bad shots and get great breaks all the time. So, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's golf, man. Play the game. You got to chip it off, get the mud off it, then you got to chip it down there. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
It's
tradition
your story.
of it.
Tell me.
I like the tradition of it.
Story.
The purity of it.
Don't touch the ball. I can understand that. I don't know. I mean, you're playing for millions of dollars in career and
they already got millions of dollars. Don't worry about it.
Not all of them.
Enough of them.
Not all of them.
On this leaderboard, they all do. None of the guys who. Come on,
Johnny Vegas.
What's his career earnings? I guarantee you, it's over $1 million.
Yeah, but
because he won a couple events.
It costs him $300,000 a year to be out there.
Okay, do the math. I guarantee you he's made millions playing professional golf.
Yeah, but then there's expenses associated with it.
The guy's fine. He's fine. He's doing a lot better than any of us.
Yeah, I mean he's made somewhere in the realm of 19 million. So
Johnny's all right.
I'm gonna throw the violin back in the water.
Johnny's good. Johnny's good.
Johnny's all right.
Yeah. I mean, all these guys. I don't know.
Century. If you guys want to live clean and place it at Harbor Town or whatever, I don't care. But this is a major championship. Okay, I don't know. There's a really cool trophy called the Wanamaker at stake here. And
if you want my honest opinion, I think that they should be figuring out a way to play match play in this event again. Let's call it spade. A major, that's one. Let's call it, that's two almost. 1.5. This major's not the hype of every other major. Like you got Masters, Spring, whatever, US Open, this British, fantastic. Let's spice it up. Let's do match play. Let's have these guys playing 120 holes in the week if you want to win.
It is such a shame that TV will never allow that to happen.
I understand that, but is it if you want to talk about purity?
I agree.
I mean, tradition. That's what it was. So I don't know. I think it needs to be spiced up a little bit. I mean, I like the PGA. I love that it's a major, but at this point, you might as well just call the players a major as well. The field's better. The field's better at the players than it is at the PGA.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Because you got 20 guys that shot.
Yeah,
a bunch, and they're not going to have a chance. So I mean,
no, for sure, I agree.
They can still get in. Wouldn't that give them a better chance? That'd give them a better chance that you could have a PGA pro win the PGA Championship if you get it down to match play. I mean, depending on if they can get through 36 holes, but I mean, in plenty of other years, there's plenty of guys that have made the cut. I mean, Blocky did it a couple of years ago. I mean, that guy had crowds following him all over the place. He shot a million under par, or whatever he did. So he plays better when all the crowds are around. So, I mean, it just is what it is. So
let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Mike's got a little match play event coming up.
Well, speaking of PGA professionals, we had 0 make the cut this year, boys.
Yes.
It was
Pour one out for the homies.
Yeah.
It was a struggle.
That was a struggle.
I need another one.
Yeah. On our picks, Duvall took the favorite, and the favorite was the least amount the first to get cut. +9 was Tyler Collette. My boy Michael Block, +15, didn't have enough people following him to get him energized up to play. Major championship and millions of dollars wasn't enough. He needed a bigger crowd.
I mean, that guy should have been able to play pretty well. He hits it low and slings it. There is no mud on that ball.
Yeah, he played no mud balls. No mud balls for Michael Block this week.
No, absolutely not. So
and then Tony picked it by mascot. He liked the name Rupee Taylor. Rupee finished +22. Rupee didn't make it.
Yeah,
Rupee had a rough one.
But Tony, you did do better than our guest picker. Our guest, our guest from Sweetens Coves, my boy Matt.
Bless his heart.
Picked his friend Preston Cole, and it turns out that Preston wasn't in the field.
He missed by a shot.
And
he missed by a shot.
And the story goes that Matt was watching, and he was up by a stroke with 2 holes to go, and he turned it off and assumed he got through.
Oh no! He gave it the old Mackenzie Hughes.
Yeah, so we had 2 of those last episode. My Mackenzie Hughes, I figured he won. He was winning. That was our playoff, a 3-way playoff. So Preston came up short. He missed by 1. That was too bad. But yeah, so Matt,
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
So Matt, in our standings, you now have a -1, Matt, in our standings. You are behind the 8 balls. You're going to have to come on again to redeem yourself.
Agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Mike, you had Blocky. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you got the check mark for that. Yeah, quick check mark for you. So that puts you at 9. Put you at 9. I'm at 7. Tony's at 4. And Matt, our guest, is -1 right now. So
I got to tell you, it's going to be hard for Matt to jump up the leaderboard with other guests when we get him on there because it's
I don't know where he goes from that. I mean, he does have Bryson in the live category, so that might break him to even.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That might break him to even. He had JT as his favorite cut. He had Cashmere Keith cut, and then he's got Bryson hanging on. So Bryson might get him at level. We'll see what happens.
It was
What's that? No, I didn't have anything.
Sort of like what?
I didn't have anything.
Oh, what a treat.
I did not have anything.
So do we want to throw out some names here that are not playing the weekend?
Yeah, go for it. I know Spieth is not playing.
Yeah, we have Spieth, Fowler, Dustin Johnson.
There goes your dream weekend coverage.
Rip Paulina.
Yeah.
Koepka.
P.
Reed, Hideki, Akshay, JT. I mean, we could go down the list of. I mean, he's. I guess it's not, but I mean, Shane Lowry missed the cut by a shot due to mud ball.
You know what's funny is I looked up; those guys all have the highest percentage of mud balls across the field.
Where are you getting that from, Mike?
Ludwig Aberg. Yeah, where'd you get that, Mike?
Let's fact check that one real quick.
PGA Tour stats. It's mud balls, percentages, fairway hit,
mud ball percentage. Man, that's
strokes,
weird.
Strokes gained mud balls.
That.
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's strokes gained mud balls.
Weird.
Found it on Chat GPT.
No, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's great.
I mean, let's see what else we got here. Oh, Ryan Fox.
He missed.
He's the one that he got in.
Yeah,
he's like
playing
4
really
under,
well.
but he wasn't in the field until he won Myrtle. So when he chipped in that playoff, that got him into the PGA Championship.
Oh, no way.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Here I thought it was Mackenzie Hughes. Ryan Fox chips in, gets into PGA. Good for him. That's great.
So yeah, I mean, it's
Poor Mackenzie, man.
What do we think? What do we think is actually going to go on the weekend here? Do we think it's going to be? I mean, so 8 unders leading, right?
What do you think the winning score is going to be? Let's start there.
12? I say, yeah, I was going to say 11.
Yeah. Yeah, 11, 12, 13. So who can get there? You got Scotty at 5. He can easily get there over 2 rounds. You got a bunch of guys. You got a bunch of guys at 4. They can get there in 2 rounds. Your 3 unders are probably going to start stretching it, right? And your 2 under really has to go deep, I think, unless everybody just really goes backwards. Like tomorrow, if the guys get out early and the leaders tee off at 2:00 and they got 40-mile-an-hour winds, rain, and they get, the shit end of the deal on the weather, maybe they all back up, and then it's really bunched going into Sunday. That'd be the only way I think the -2s get into it without going out and shooting 64, 65.
And supposedly it's the other way. So it's supposed to rain harder from like 8 to 11.
Oh, well, then they're going to run away with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rory's going to be, I mean, but that sets up pretty well for that guy.
It does.
So,
I don't know. I think Fitzpatrick looks like he's playing really, really solid, like back-to-back 68s.
Yeah.
And that's a guy who moves it like he's hitting it really good into the greens. He's gaining. He's got 4 strokes gain right now
on
2 rounds. Yeah.
Wow.
That's really good. And he hasn't made any doubles, 4 bogeys. Yeah. He's major champion.
I really want to throw some like wild names out there, but like Robert McIntyre, he's like, he won on tour this year. He's won a bunch. I don't want to say a bunch. He's won a few times over in Europe. Lefty, like he hits it good. He rolls it good. He's definitely somebody that can kind of, work his way up the leaderboard the next 2 days. If he gets it to 10, if he shoots, 68 on the weekend, gets it to 10, he's going to have a chance. I mean, I kind of think there's only, I don't know how it's going to play. I'm interested to see if they're going to play some of these longer holes at their true length. I mean, they played that 520-yard par 4 today. Like
16.
They moved it up to the front of the tee box as far as they could, but like that's basically as short as they can get it without going to like an up tee box.
Yeah, unless going to like a members tee or something.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Max shot 64 today. Like if that guy keeps playing that way, like he could get it moving. But I'm a little weary of him just with, how poorly he's been hitting it. So you start getting major championship pressure underneath it, and it could blow the top off. But who knows? Sure. So
I agree.
We, Mike, you said you've got some options here for some picks.
I do. So let's go ahead and let's build a parlay for round 3. So
sweet.
How this works is on the site that I use, it gives you head-to-heads, and you're just picking who has the better round tomorrow. So it doesn't matter where they finish, like -4, -5. It's just number versus number. Who shoots 68 versus 69. So you're just looking for the best round tomorrow, not where they finish in the standings, okay? So your first choice, boys, Harman or Kim? Who do you like?
Which
in that
Kim?
line? I think Siwoo.
Siwoo.
Is there multiple Kims? I
They
didn't
play
Harmon.
together?
I didn't get the first initial, but it would be early if they were playing. Yes, they're either in the same group or within a group or two of
Yeah,
each other.
so it's Michael Kim
Okay, there you go. Big difference.
and Brian Harmon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you
No,
like there?
Tom Kim. No,
it's
Michael Kim.
well, there's Tom Kim, there's Michael Kim, there's Siwoo Kim. So this is like a player
We're
pretender type of situation.
We're gonna throw this one out.
Kim.
We don't
Yeah,
even know
let's
what
get
Kim
that
it
one.
is. This one's out.
Let's
I
get
don't like
that.
any type of uncertainty when we're picking. All right,
Yeah.
we're going.
There's a big difference between Michael Kim and Tom.
Well,
Kim.
you know what? I could probably pull up the tee times. Yeah, let me pull up third
Nah,
round
it's
tee
all right.
times.
We're moving on.
Okay.
We're moving on. We'll do a 7-legger. So Hoggard, Nikolai version
Okay.
versus Cam Young.
You know what? I'm going with Hoggard.
Yeah, I like that.
Hoggart. All right.
Yeah.
Hoggart it is. Then you've got, I think these are going to get a little tougher as we go. Aaron Rye versus Tony Finau.
Ooh,
Rye.
really?
Yep, right off the rip, right from the gut there, buddy. What's that
All right.
game? Tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Aaron
Yeah.
Rye.
All right.
All right. Adam Scott versus Tony's boy Pendrith.
Ooh.
Give me Adam Scott.
I don't know. I had Pendrith as somebody that could maybe kind of get back into it. Yeah, I'm going with Pendrith.
Scott it is. All right. we're all three picking, so it's a tiebreaker. I'm the tiebreaker. If you guys
I like
know
it.
this.
I like
Star
it.
next to that one.
I'll put a star by Pendrith. So if we lose it, we'll know that was that one.
Oh my.
I don't know. I mean, Tony, he's leading. He's the top dog. Maybe we should be listening to him. But
True.
you got a live showdown. Bryson versus Rahm.
I'm going with Bryson tomorrow.
100%.
I think it's Bryson's time.
Rahm does look good though. But
I agree.
Bryson is just too solid.
Bryson.
Yeah, I'm going Bryson.
All right. Hatton versus Hovland. Terrell Hatton versus Victor Hovland.
I'm going with Terrell. Okay. I'm going with Terrell. I think Victor looks good too. I just think Terrell is, I don't know. I think that he's in one of those spots. I mean, he did throw some obscenities out of his driver. So
What I mean, man. Is he going to hold it together?
So what'd you do, Tony? You did Hovland?
Yeah.
All right. Hatton's the pick.
All right.
That's a tiebreaker.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm the tiebreaker. What are you going to do?
I get it.
Fleetwood versus Neiman. I didn't even know Fleetwood is in this event, to be honest.
He shot 70-70.
I'm taking
2
I'm
under.
going with Liv. I'm going with Joaquin.
Okay. I
mean,
can buy that.
The guy's been playing good.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, I'm glad Fleetwood shot 70-70 the last 2 days.
Yeah.
I am. I mean, I hope that he kind of gets it up there. He's one of those guys that has been out there for a while and just he needs to do something.
Sure does.
So
Neiman's got the fire.
Wyndham Clark versus Keegan.
Oh.
Captain Keegan?
Yeah.
And while you guys decide that, an interesting pairing tomorrow on the tee times. You've got Keegan Bradley is paired with John Rahm. A little live European Ryder Cup versus the Ryder Cup America captain at a time. That wasn't the caddy scuff up, was it? Where Keegan was like, "Don't talk to my caddy."
No,
that was
Jimenez.
Jimenez. That's
Jimenez.
right. That's right. Yeah.
I'm going with Captain Keegan. USA.
Right. Yeah, let's roll with the America team.
That'll be an asterisk. All right.
That'll be an asterisk.
I wanted to go with
Wyndham. He owns that place.
Let's go Wyndham. All right, let's go Wyndham. I'll switch over.
The guy won.
Oh, that's the worst thing we can do.
That's I'm sticking with Keegan. I'm sticking
right.
with Keegan. I made a poor.
What do you
I made
mean?
a really poor. What? I'm sticking with Keegan.
It's the worst thing you can do. We're deliberating.
True.
No, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, you can change your mind. It's good.
Tony, the worst thing you can do is not bring 2 Corona Lights to the pod.
True.
And only have one. So
that is foolish.
It was foolish.
Last one,
Next.
boys. Wallace versus Ekrot. Ekrot? I don't know how to say it.
Ekrot.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Wallace.
I'm really hoping you guys agree because I don't know.
Matt Wallace, right? Matt Wallace.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, who you like, Mike?
I don't know either of them. That's why I was hoping you guys agree.
Who do you like,
It's just going to be a coin toss for me.
I'm coin tossing, but I mean,
I'd probably go
like
Wallace. If you had a gun to my head, I'd go Wallace. I don't know.
I was leaning towards Wallace myself.
Cool.
The European vibe for the last one.
Ekrot. I get it.
I think he's a little young,
solid.
right? He's a young.
Yeah, Ekrot's a younger. Yeah, he's younger.
All right, boys. Now what do you got? Tomorrow the line is set for Rory birdies, 4.5. You going over or under Rory 4.5 birdies tomorrow?
Over.
Ooh, that was quick too. And you just said he's going to be playing in a rainstorm.
No, it's just it's raining. I still think it's over.
That's a lot of birdies.
Nah, he gets the drivable par 4. He gets 3 par 5s, and he's gonna make birdie somewhere else when he's bombing it down there, and the ball is just whatever. When he's flying at 360.
Yeah, but it doesn't help when he gets mud on it because he carries it the whole way, and then this wedge misses the green left from 100 yards.
He shot.
He doesn't need mud on his ball to miss a green with a wedge.
No, he sure doesn't, but it doesn't help.
He shot 69 today with 5 birdies.
Yeah,
or 6 birdies.
And the over is plus money too, which is crazy. It's plus 105 on the over, and it's negative 150 on the other. So I don't know what the book is thinking.
In round 1, he shot 74 with 2 birdies.
So he's at 4 right now. You got to listen. This is Rory McIlroy Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think
he's
gonna come flying out here.
He's
tomorrow.
in last place. Just made the cut on the numbers, so no pressure.
He's losing.
He's gonna be bouncing around
on approach shots.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Mud balls.
But he's 8th strokes gained around the green. That's pretty surprising.
Yeah, I mean, his
guess,
short game's good, man.
He does have a good short game. He does.
He's got his motion is just. He looks like he scoops the shit out of it without like scooping it. Like he just looks like he slides it. So it's. I saw a couple of his pitches today. I had tight eyes. Like it's silly. His bunker play. I don't like. He plays too many close trying to. I feel like when you're playing bunker shots with green to work with, like those guys are so good at controlling their low point that like they can play that little like. It's not like a chunk and run, but it's like it's just a little heavier.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't spin as much. Yeah, and you don't have to. It's like hitting a flighted wedge in, right? Like you get a little bit of error where if it lands short and skips, and it still has spin, or like if you're just trying to nip wedges out of the sand and spin it, you've got to be perfect every time to fly at your right yardage and all that stuff.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I mean he's sick. I think he's going to shoot like 66 tomorrow and have it and be like somewhere and have a chance. That's what I think. But shoots 5 under with 7 birdies.
Do they normally set the course up on Saturdays for this to be a moving day, like classic?
I would think so.
So that makes sense that it's
Stick with the leader, boys. Stick with the leader.
I'm distracted.
Although I whiffed a few. I whiffed a few this week. So
I
whiffed a few. But
the last prop bet I got for you guys at plus 900, will there be a hole in one in round 3?
Oh,
we had one in round 1.
I'm gonna say yes.
You had one in round 2.
Well, was there in round 2?
Yeah, Siwoo.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure Siwoo.
I don't know though. Now there's half the amount of shots going into those greens, though. You know,
and it's only plus 900.
Yeah.
There's some beasts. These par 3s are beasts.
I mean,
man.
Siwoo shot 64 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 1 on 6. Wow, that's wild. 252.
252 ace.
Yeah,
not too shabby.
What? Get out of here.
Okay, we got to find out what club do you guys think he hit, and we'll look it up for the Monday podcast. What club do you think he hit 252?
I want to say like a 7-wood or something. Yeah,
hybrid.
I'm gonna say it's the longest iron he has in his bag, whether that's a 2, 3, or 4.
Let's see.
Probably a 4-iron or something.
I'm thinking it's going to be a 3 or 4 iron.
225.
Yep, let it run back
20 yards.
Yeah.
Let's see. What did he?
Because while it plays 252, it's probably like a 230 carry.
Yeah.
And the greens are firm. It's coming in like a rocket ship. It's not going to spin.
Do you guys want to know?
Absolutely.
Wait,
what was it?
Dude, what do you mean? You said absolutely.
No, I didn't know what your guess was. What did you say?
He said hybrid.
I said hybrid.
Oh, you said hybrid. Okay.
Really
Tony
specific.
had 7-wood. So it was a 5-wood hole in one.
Yeah. He breaks his own major record. Thank you, golf.com. Shout out to golf.com. Yeah. At Royal Troon, he made a 238-yard hole in one. And that set the record for the longest. And then this last one was 252.
Nice.
What a dream.
That's insane.
I'll say there'll be a hole in one, and I'm going to say it's going to be on the drivable par 4. How about that? Wow. I think they moved the tees up, and somebody aces the par 4. That'd be pretty sweet.
Wow.
I mean, super sweet.
Home almost did it.
It was so close.
Home almost did it. I mean,
goes off somebody's foot and then goes in.
See if we can get some odds on that.
Yeah, got to call up MGM and see what the line is on that one.
Yeah. That's the last one? That's the last one?
That's my last prop bet that I had, yeah. That's the last one I had.
I love it.
Yeah.
If anybody wants some great value, it is, what did we say, Tony? It was JJ Spawn is plus 7,000 at -3. I think that is very, very good. Well, and Booze and Hoots plus 7,500 at -4. I think that's.
I'd have to go get me some Booze and Hoot.
Yeah. So,
JJ is rolling that rock, man.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, he's. I just had a conversation with a guy yesterday that I played golf with, and I watched JJ do some pretty wild stuff out in Southern California a few times. Like, I'm pretty sure I watched him make, it was either 8 or 9 birdies in a row, and I don't think he made a putt outside of 10 feet. Like, they've said for a long time now that, like, if he could just get his putter going, like Colton Oast, I remember sitting there watching the coverage maybe a month ago, talking about JJ getting his putter going, and if he ever does, he's just going to win everything. So,
wow,
it's I'd like to see it, but that guy, if he gets the putter going on the weekend, look out.
The
plus 7,000.
The one of the best highlights I've seen was he rolled like a 30-footer, probably broke 3 times, and just dripped over the left edge. It was just the perfect putt.
I love that.
It was a great view too, like right down the line, the worm cam or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah. Oh, and one more. Kid's pretty hot, young. Just got a Malbone sponsorship. Garrett Higo. He's got some
Lefty.
flow. He's got some. It looks like some hockey flow going, but I'm pretty sure he's like Australian or something.
South Africa.
What's he at?
South African. He's at -4 and he's plus 8,000. And he shot 69-69. Made a double today. He's he got his first win at like Dominican, I think.
He's playing with Gerard tomorrow, I think. I think those two are paired up.
He's a big hitter.
So that'll be, another lefty. So that'll be I'm going to tell you here, Gerard needs to stop bogeying par fives.
Preach. Preach. I've said it all year. If that kid if he just played.
Only had a caddy.
If he just played the par fives bogey free, you don't even have to birdie all of them. If you just played them bogey free.
I mean,
not that he's not doing well already, but
no, but he lost in Texas because he played the par fives at like 30 over par.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I mean,
mm-hmm.
So just like make some shitty bogeys there. But anyways,
yeah,
good stuff. I mean, good value out there.
Yeah, it is.
We got some parlays. We got some good picks. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
Good stuff, boys.
So let's strap in for the weekend. On podcast coming up, we got some golf this weekend. I am in a Ryder Cup format tomorrow, a little match play with a rival local country club. So we're going mano y mano. And then on Monday,
lucky you.
Monday, well, it's supposed to be 100% chance of rain, 40-mile-an-hour winds. And I think we're playing either way. So that should be fun in itself, just to find my rain gear. It's probably been 15 years since I played in the rain. So
Ryder
that'll be
Cup.
interesting.
You guys are probably playing the ball down then.
I would imagine so. I mean, it's a major event. I wouldn't expect it any other way.
Cup.
Well, I wouldn't expect it any other way.
It's the first annual, so
like you got to set the precedent.
You got to set the precedent.
Right
It'll
away.
be down all the way. Yeah,
for sure.
Step on it before you hit it. You got to step on it before you hit it, just to make sure it's good and embedded.
Oh yeah,
be a purist.
Oh,
yeah. Love
and
it.
then Monday, Tony and I tee it up. We're playing in a pro president, pro officer, pro board member event. So we're each taking 3 AMs with us over to an event. It should be a fun time. So the Arcos, I got it charged up.
Nice.
Got 2 rounds in 3 days. So we'll
Saw Mike putting in some work on the range today. It's looking good.
Oh, that's not even close. There was so many. It was bad. I was getting steep. I couldn't turn back. I couldn't turn the club back.
Oh,
I was getting too steep coming through. It was off the toe. Just slapping across it. It was sad. It was really sad. No.
I give your left wrist a lot of credit. That thing has held up quite well.
That's the problem, is that it's breaking down. When you come at it steep, you got to stand the club up, with your wrist last second to save it. And you're just getting older. It doesn't want to do that anymore. I gotta find some creatine or some clear and clean or whatever, and start rehabilitating my wrists.
Get some creatine.
Yeah, I got to get something going.
Or
I could change my move and come at it online. That would be weird. Give my wrists a break.
I got a great drill for that.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
do you?
Yeah, I got a great drill for that.
Tell me about it.
I mean, my go-to move is I rip it inside on my backs. I mean, I've done that for years. I just rip it inside like Kuchar, but even worse, and then I stand it up and get steep from there. So, what, you got something to help with that?
Go get a Go get a construction cone.
Yeah.
Throw it about a pace behind you, right down the ball line or just inside. Throw that club out and around on the right-hand side of it so you miss it.
Oh, yeah.
Swing it inside of it on the way like you're trying to hit it to right field.
Yeah.
Just
that's a good
give
idea.
it a go, man. Yeah, give it a go.
I got an orange cone. I'll try it out.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
That'll be great.
Make sure you video it.
Oh, well, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the live shots. I'll just whip that thing out. Now, what happens if...
It's like Freddie. It's like Freddie. You got to get it out.
I got to get it out. I got to get it out and drop it in. What? Yeah. So I'm going to have to work at that because if I put that cone there, I could probably miss the cone, but it would just be my current swing. I'd just rip it inside the cone and then come over the cone and hit the ball. So I don't want to do that.
We got
I got to go the other way. All right, I'll try to do it the other way because I could miss the cone and just swing normal, most likely, but I will switch that up for you. I'll try to switch that around. Give my wrists a break.
I really hope you miss that cone, buddy.
Yeah, I had a student today, and I put the alignment stick there, to get him to go out and through, and he had a auto flex shaft, and of course the first time he tries it, he goes full speed and just whips that alignment stick with that auto flex, and my heart just dropped. I was like, oh my God. I didn't even have time to tell you, just like, take it slow. And he just, oh my God. I was so scared for one, but it was
didn't
fine.
Break?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was fine.
Yeah, they could stab themselves. That thing could skewer them. You'd put it right through your forearm. You just stab yourself with the alignment stick. That's why they put those Nerf noodles over them so you don't impale yourself.
Tony, that's one way to get some press, some publicity.
God.
All publicity, all press is good press or whatever it is.
No, I don't know about that.
I just hope your personal liability insurance is paid up. You're going to start doing training aids like that with your lessons. You better have that insurance paid up, my man.
I love that.
Like a doctor malpractice type of stuff. Yeah.
All
right, gentlemen. Well, good week. Good quick pod. To recap, we'll check out the action and we'll reconvene on Monday. Talk about PGA results, winners, all the exciting stuff.
Yeah, we'll have. Are you guys going to be able to watch it? I'm going to be in Orlando Sunday night, and I'm going to be or Sunday afternoon. I should be able to watch a bunch. So
yeah, I'm going to record it. I'll be at the club both days. I won't be able to see it, but when I get home at night, I'll record it, watch it.
Nice.
See all the action. Maybe see my boy throw another club today. Rory.
Oh man. Oh, I didn't even bring that up. It was.
Let's chuck it, Rory.
Oh my God.
Gotta love a good club throw.
It wasn't a good club throw.
I know that was the bad part.
I'm trying to think of another word.
Uncommitted.
Yeah, sure. That's a great word for it.
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
For as much as that guy squats, you'd think he'd be able to chuck that thing like.
It was disgusting.
150, 200 yards.
Do you remember when he threw that 4-iron into the pond a few years ago?
Yeah, and Arnold
he hum-chucked that thing.
Yeah, and Arnold went and fished it out and gave it back to him on the range.
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at Bay Hill, and Arnold sent somebody in, got the club, and the next day, look up the YouTube video. It's awesome. If Rory could have crawled into his golf bag when Arnie showed up with his club, he was just like, "Oh my God, no!"
No wonder why he put a little sis throw to it. Oh man,
yeah. I bet every time he goes to do that, at that moment,
dude, it
plays in his head.
Slid it on the ground. He like the club head was like. This is what I'm talking about. This is the exact reason why I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
He can't even throw the club right. Give me a break.
Like if you're gonna get mad, do it.
We need Matt Every to show him how it's done.
Yeah, you gotta.
I agree.
You gotta go Matt Every. Then you gotta start your own clothing line and do the logo and just embrace it.
Yeah.
He'll never
mean,
have the cojones for that.
No.
No.
I mean,
some people just don't have it. You know.
Yeah.
He's got
Nothing wrong with that.
a lot of ways,
all right.
buddy. He's got a lot of ways.
He's got his own list of good things. He's doing all right.
All right, boys.
He's
All
doing
right, gents.
right. Yes.
We're out.
We're out.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.